What's this over here? Oh man, do you ever hurt your back when you're going to pick something up, right? This is the most common time people trigger lower back pain or sciatica pain is when they see something on the ground and they mindlessly go to pick it up. And guess what? It's always something like a ball of Kleenex, right? It's never something heavy. And why is that? The reason why is when you go to pick something up that you know is going to be heavy, you think about it. You're mindful about your movement. So how do we get you from doing mindless movements to pick stuff off the ground to actually doing things more mindfully? Well, I got one movement for you that you should practice called the frog deadlift. And this is really important because this movement is how to pick something up off the ground with good form without triggering your body into aches, pains, or injuries, okay? So follow along, and then what you can do with this movement is every time you have to pick something up off the ground, think to yourself, frog deadlift, and execute that movement the way I'm gonna teach you. And if you do that enough times, all of a sudden, you're gonna go pick that thing up off the ground and you're gonna find yourself moving your body well without even having to think about it, okay? So follow along. For the frog deadlift, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go feet nice and wide with toes turned outward, okay? This should be quite a bit wider than your normal squat stance. So if my squat stance is here like this, it's gonna be another step out on both sides. Knees are turned out with the toes. So as you go down, when you're looking down at your knees, I want you to make sure that this thigh bone is pointed the same direction as the toes. Don't let it wobble in like this. Don't let it go out too far like that, okay? Next step, once you get your feet set up, is to put the weight on the heels and push your butt back. So to start the motion, I don't want you bending through the knees or rounding the back. I want you pushing your butt back and adding a slight bend to your knees. Now you can slowly come down, continuing to bend the knees while keeping the spine flat. That's the most important part, is that you're not moving through the spine like this as you're bending forward. So weight goes back on the heels, coming back, and you're gonna reach down to the ground, squat a little bit, keeping the weight on the heels so it protects the knees, right? Pick the object up, stand up nice and tall. And one more thing for it too is as you go down, take a big breath into your lower belly, and as you stand up, pressurize your belly. So hold the breath as you're standing up. It looks like this. Now hold, press through the heels, exhale as you stand up like that. Now, if you can practice this throughout the day when you go to pick stuff up, again, what it's gonna eventually become is all of a sudden you see your Kleenex down on the ground, you walk over to it, and instead of going like this and mindlessly rounding your back and hurting yourself, you're gonna go like this. And you're never going to hurt your lower back or trigger SI joint pain again, okay? So practice this movement so you can feel good in your body, because remember that moving your body better means feeling better in your body. Hey, if you like this tip on how to pick stuff up off the ground in a way that makes your body stronger and less risky towards aches, pains, and injuries, then guess what? You're gonna love the workouts we create over at WeShape. And the best part is you can try a WeShape workout for free. But what is WeShape? All right, what we did is we created a movement matrix that selects the right movements for you based on your goals and capabilities. And the goal was to make it feel like it's a personal trainer, like having me right there saying, do this movement, make sure you're doing it right form. Oh, this is too hard. Let's make it a little bit easier for you, and giving you that type of experience, but not for the cost of a personal trainer. So click the link below, go take our quiz, try a free WeShape workout on us, and I promise your body will love you if you give it a shot.